Hello, loves. I just finished a sneezing fit. How's everybody doing? How is everybody's day going? Now, I know, Haunson, you've been singing your beautiful heart out because I heard you. Um, how's everybody else? And, oh, I'm going to sneeze again. Okay, that's number three. Lucky number. So, hold on just a second. Let me just go and see what is going on. Thank you, my dear Juanson. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Before I started the live, I was like into a sneezing fit. Alrighty. Hi. Oh God, I've got no allergies. Hi, Be Wise. No, I know. No, it's number four now, Hanson. It's number four. We're good. There's no sickness. There's no sickness. How are you doing, Be Wise? It is nice to see you, love. All right, so, oh, yes, that is true. I do have to do that. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. I'm just going to take myself a new paper to write on, is what I shall do. And I need to write myself a note. Okay, so just give me one little second over here. I'm going to go into PayPal. That seemed to have disappeared. Okay. Alrighty. How have you been, my dear? My dear Be Wise. Okay, so here we go. Let's do that. And voila. Alrighty, so hi, I'm gonna start with you, my dear. I am gonna start with you because that's what I've got at the moment. It is nice to see you, Be Wise. So, no, I know, right? S'il te plaît, it must stop. It must stop. Okay, so thank you, my beautiful big Cleo sweetie pie. We are going to start on off with Juanson. That's what we're going to do. Bonsoir, ma belle Julie. Bonsoir, beautiful. I guess they canceled the celebrations. That's why you didn't see them, my dear Julie. Yeah, because of the rain this morning. Yeah. Did you? Well, maybe I'll get to you right away so you can get your readings right away. Hold on. I'll be with you first. So I will go and do Juanson right after. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me just go over here. All right. So, I got you. Let's start off with our beautiful Julie. Yes, it is. It is a happy Canada Day. It is our day. But it's been kind of rainy for a good part of the day. Oh, even when I was at the horses, and I was so lucky to have her class at the time that she did, because near the end, there was like thunderstorms that were starting, and we all know how horses feel with thunderstorms. They don't really like them. So everything kind of came in at the right time. So here we go. What do we have? Let's go and see. We are starting off with Joe. It started pouring at 6 p.m. Exactly. Her class is like from 5 to 6. And it was pouring so much that we walked from just like a couple meters from the, I don't know how you call it, the barn? I don't know how you call it in English. The place where the stables. From the stables all the way to the car. It was not all that far, but we were so wet and it was so windy. It was amazing. It were like floods onto the street on my way home. It was crazy. Yeah. All right. So, Julie, here we go, sweetie. Let's get your questions. Yes, good idea. Good idea. Well, let's go and see. Either that or you send him pictures of, once you've actually arrived into your next destination. Yeah. Okay. One of the two would be perfect. But let's go see what Spirit has to say. All right. So, tomorrow, should you send Mike some pictures from the town and let him know about New York, or stay silent? What's better for the relationship? Okay. So, what I can see over here, my beautiful love, is that I feel like it's going to be a nice little middle ground. It's a perfect place where you guys can share. Yes, I'm going to say it's going to be light. It's going to be joyful. It's very non-pushy. It's just a little bit of an update because he knew a little bit where you were. So it's really coming on in to nurture the bond, to come and give him a certain amount of security that you're still there, you're still onto his mind, everything is moving on forward. So I feel like this is going to help to keep the energy flowing, and it shows him that your life still feels open and inviting to him. You're still there. So sometimes silence kind of makes him worry that you're drifting a little bit too far emotionally, or that you're a little bit less invested, and that can kind of feed some of his doubts. So yes, by sending a couple little pictures with a nice little light, like happy kind of caption, that's going to feel like it's healthy. It's going to feel like it's really positive for the connection because it's a little bit of an update. Hey, this is where I'm at, but it's nothing much more. There's no pushiness. So I'm going to say this is going to give a balanced effort that's going to work really good and better than a continual withdrawal, which is what we've been doing. So gently let him in is going to keep things nice and warm and still leave space for him to step on forward, because really all that you're doing at this moment is going to be giving him a little bit of that glimpse, like a photo shot. This is where I'm at, see you later, or had such a beautiful time over here, like a postcard. This is where I'm going, have a great day, something of the such. So it would actually be really, really quite good. No. No, don't be completely silent until he makes the move, because then that's going to feel like it's a little bit too withdraw. Yeah. No. Exactly. So keep it nice, keep it simple. It could even just be, honestly, it could be like an airplane picture. Next stop, and then I won't say out loud where you're going, but you know where you're going. Next stop, ta 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 ta, and there you go. Send it on out. Really like a postcard kind of thing is what you need to think about. Nothing more. There's no additional text. How are you doing? Are you still sick? Blah, blah, blah. No, Julie's next destination. Poof, there you go. That's it. He'll feel connected. He'll kind of feel excited about it. Yet it opens up the door for him to ask other questions like, hey, what are you doing over there? How long are you staying there? How many places are you going to? It just allows him room for conversation. Yeah. Yes, you can definitely take some. Yeah, you can definitely send him some pictures that your mom took of you. Yes. Oh, you can do that too. Okay, if you send him pictures from over here, how would he think and how would he feel? Okay. You can definitely do that. It's going to show a little bit of your appreciation. It's going to show what you're doing. But honestly, I do not believe that this is necessarily, the place that he would like to go to. I'm going to say your next destination is probably going to be much more exciting for him and worth to send those kind of pictures. But at the same time, if you do send him pictures from here, I feel like he's going to feel like he's a little bit nostalgic. Like there's going to be a little bit of a romantic, kind of a quiet, kind of charmed kind of thing going on. It's going to bring up like that sweet, tender memories of why he feels drawn to you. So I see the playful, the loving energy that you share, and I feel like this is going to spark softer feelings, even longing to be part of your world again. So I'm going to say, no matter how this really goes, I feel like this is going to send and this is going to give to you. It's going to inspire him, if you will, to message you back and to talk about something more, maybe even planning different kind of things. So I say yes, he will feel happy. He will there will be some romanticism into the whole thing, but mainly you're making him feel integrated. But again, I'm going to say, because your question 1 and question 2 can kind of come a little bit in confusion together. They can kind of conflict. What I will say is this. I would choose, all right? Either you send him pictures of where you are at this moment and saying that you're leaving for that place. Hope you're doing well, something of the such. Or you don't send new pictures of where you're at. You keep it incognito. And once you've arrived at your next destination or going to board onto your next plane, you're like, ooh, you know what I mean? I feel like you need to pick. Either you're sending pictures of over here and a little bit what you're doing, but 1 or 2 pictures, nothing much more, because you got to keep it open. He's got a very short span of attention. He likes to see, but he likes to see when he's into it. If he's not into it, his attention span is smaller. So send him out a couple little pictures, 1 or 2, nothing much more, or you send him 1 on the airplane or when you've arrived at your next destination. Either way, it's going to make him feel, doesn't matter if it's these ones or the ones of your next destination, it's going to make him feel like he is part of your life, that he is there almost with you and that you're thinking about him. And it's like he's traveling with you from one place to the next, which that is important for him altogether. Hopefully I'm making sense. That's it. To make him miss you more. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Love Shine. I've been wondering about you, if you were okay. You were way too silent, love. How are you doing, Love Shine? All right, so hold on just one moment. We're going to continue over here. I'm going to go and see your other question. And just one little second. Thank you, my beautiful Love Shine, by the way, for your donation, Sweetie Pie. And Love Shine, you can post your question. You're going to be on up next, sweetie. Now, will Mike have his therapy session this week? Will Mike have his therapy session this week, and what's going to be the impact onto the relationship? Okay. We do have the Emperor. We do have our Ace of Cups. We also do have our Temperance. Basically, what I'm going to say towards this is this. Yes, it does look like he is going to have his session. He will. There is no doubt about it. And it's going to help him reflect on a lot of things. I feel as though he is wanting to cooperate and he's wanting this week to put in more work, more effort. Um, I feel as though he's into a little bit of a healing effect, if you will. And this is helping him clear the emotions of confusion. It helps him bring him more hope, more love, and it makes him see your bond into a gentler kind of a light. So I feel like the impact altogether it's going to be coming from this session is more openness, softer walls, and I kind of feel as though he is going to be feeling safer about thinking about a shared future together, even if he's still not immediately saying it. It doesn't mean he's not thinking about it. It just means that he's working onto it. So he's going to be working onto that, feeling safer. And the feeling safer is very important because he does show a lot of insecurity, and we've seen that for the longest of time. So in summary, yes, send the pictures gently, joyfully, without any pressure. It's going to make him smile. It's going to make him think of you. And there's no doubt that therapy work is going to help him this week to see your bond clearer with more hopeful kind of eyes. He's feeling better. He's feeling stronger. So it's really just going to help to kind of put everything together like a plus and a minus, like a magnet, if you will. Hello, Markeisha. Thank you, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Tasha. How are you doing? Thank you, my beautiful ladies, for your donations. I shall be with you, beautiful souls, in just one moment. All right. Thank you, my love. I will talk with you tomorrow at some point in time or later before you leave anyway. So, yes, enjoy your beautiful evening, sweetie pie. Enjoy, my love. Love, Sean, I've got you, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Julie. Enjoy your lovely evening into the haunted castle. um, Thank you. So I am going to go and see over here our beautiful Love Shine. Then I'm going to go and see our dear friend Markeisha, followed out by our beautiful Tasha. All right. So Love Shine, you're going to be over here. Love Shine, you are at 18 minutes. You want to put out some door hangers. Yeah, for your business. When do I see that it is best to do so? Not now. Now it's summertime. Yeah. Now's not a good time, sweetie. You need to wait a little bit, my love. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. So let's go forward with it. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. When's the best time to put the outdoor hangers for your business? Now you're almost gonna have to wait until the fall, my love. Vacations and everything kind of going on through Sweetie Pie. It's a tricky time. It's a really tricky time. So the best timing. Okay. It's gonna be over here for you. I'm gonna say mid to late July. If I'm going to give you a little bit more of an exact kind of a time, I would say somewhere between like the 17th of July. Why? I don't know. It's the numbers that I'm getting in my mind. Between the 17th and the 23rd of July. I feel as though there's going to be better luck at that moment. I feel like it's going to be better timing. And I feel like everything is going to flow a little bit more into your side. So I will basically say over here, if you do post them somewhere around that time, late July, you're going to see your efforts are going to be more steady. They're going to bring more solid results. And I feel like you're going to get more visibility, more positive reception, more warm responses from people seeing them. So they will actually keep them, right? And actually call you. So I'm going to say the best energy over here for you is going to be around mid to end July. So take your time to design them, do everything the way that you need to, and then just kind of release them whenever you feel like that energy is at its peak. But I'm definitely going to say that's going to be a little bit the time where it's going to be happening. All right. All right. Here we go. If we move on forward to the month of January, yeah, and you already have them. Yeah. The thing is, my beautiful love, if you send them out right away, people are not looking at that. They're looking at vacation, they're looking at different things. It's just not the right time. If you end out sending them out, you're not going to get them, you're not going to maximize, if you will, the amount of income or new clients that you would normally be able to go and get. So it's not necessarily going to be good for you into that kind of way. That's what I mean with that, sweetie pie. Um, so yeah. Um, okay. Yeah. Like I said, if you want to, you could. You could. But maybe instead of doing door hangers, have you tried? I'm just shooting it like that. Have you tried different ways, my love, such as, and I'm different platforms? All right. YouTube might not be the right platform for that, but let's say if we talk about it could be Facebook, it could be whatever platform it is that you can sell and market your stuff into those type of products, try to look into that. Try to put out like some type of summer, summer sale, or what. I don't know if you guys have the same thing as us. Everybody here moves onto the 1st of July, which is today. So that's a really, really good time to do promotions because everybody needs, new appliances, things to be cleaned, everything and the such. So try to utilize that a little bit onto different type of platforms, or maybe it wouldn't cost you a dime to do it. And even if you get maybe 2 or 3, 4 clients, that could still be good. Hi, my beautiful Elaine. Nice to see you, sweetie. No, it's not too bad. It's not that far off, my love. It's not. All right. Up next, by the way, is going to be Marquisha and Tasha. So let us know if you're here, my beautiful Marquisha and Tasha. Okay, sweeties? All right. Thank you, Marquisha. All right. So, sweetie pie. Um, how are you doing, my beautiful Marquisha, by the way, my love? It is nice to see you, sweetie. Alrighty. So, my love, what's going to be happening over here for you? So, I'm actually going to go for you into the month of July because I'm already into your energy. And then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to go and see M with wife and M with you, sun up until sleep, and the tarot. All right. So in regards to you, my love, you do have some anxiousness. You do have some fears. You do have some things that are kind of bothering you over here. You have to work onto your self-love. I love myself because I'm beautiful, I'm sweet, and I'm good, and I'm capable. All right. There's a lot of things that you're wondering about that you might not have all the answers to, and that could be a lot of things. It could be in regards to work, how to go and get more clients. It could be in regards to your man, there's the relationships, a lot of things altogether. Life often feels like it's a little bit unfair and a lot of different elements for you that is coming on through. And I feel like often you're a little bit, it's not that you want to be unprepared, but often you're kind of unprepared for different kind of things that kind of go along, and you just kind of follow on through as best as you can. So that can sometimes kind of, I'm going to say, create different type of responses or events that you might not necessarily like into that kind of way. All right. So what I'm going to say is this. I feel as though July is going to feel like a month where I need you. I don't see you being empowered, but I want you to feel empowered. So I want you to be the magician, and I want you to take this, I'm not loving myself too much, or I'm not feeling all this about that. I want you to switch that up. I want you to become that beautiful queen. All right. So the month of July is a month where you should feel empowered, creative, magnetic, sweetie pie. All right. A magnet. And when I mean magnetic, I'm not just talking about magnet with love, magnet for life, for abundance, for good things, for money, for friendship, for all the good things in life. All right. You have this energy where you attract people and people notice your presence. So let's make it notable. Let's make it useful. I feel as though there's going to be small joys, little celebrations, little family moments perhaps, and you could have some little successes within your business also. But you really, really, really have the chance this month to manifest something that you truly want, whether it be new clients, a fun event, a new idea, something you want to do throughout the month. This is your month to do it. So overall, this is going to be a month for you to feel proud of yourself and to show your light. All right. So that's going to be super important for you into the month of July. Let me go and see what is happening into the messages that we have popping on through. All right. Okay. All right. With a wife. You on your, when's the birthday, sweetie? No, July doesn't sound horrible. It's not horrible. What's horrible but empowerment, my beautiful? There's nothing wrong with empowerment, sweetie. Nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. No. All right. So, here we go. As for him in regards to, I'm going to say towards wife. The wife is the mastermind, if you will, of the relationship. She thinks, she follows with things that she wants as she desires into the way that she desires things. That's a little bit of the vibe that I'm getting from it. I feel as though there's a lot of insecurity within the relationship. I feel like the relationship is very fragile. I feel like they try to move on forward as much as they can, but it is really quite fragile. It's nothing ooh la la-ish, all right? So what I will say for you is this. I feel as though we're into a place where it's complicated, but we do our best. We do our best to put in as much as we possibly can, to follow and to kind of abide the rules as much as we possibly can. Do I see love? No. Do I see that we're following on through with what we believe that we should? Yes, but nothing much more than that. Happy birthday, my beautiful Marquisha, to you and your babies. You're all born into the same month, sweetie pie? In regards to you, we have much better things. Look, we've got our King of Wands wanting to move on forward towards you. We also have our King of Swords. You're always onto his mind. The only thing is he can't give you as much attention as he would like to. So you're always onto his mind. He always wants to kind of move on forward to come and see you and give you love, give you that attention. But he's only able to give you a little bit. So it's almost like if you go to the bank and the bank says, I've got this jackpot. Of course, I can give you this jackpot. But I'm not really going to be giving it to you. I'm really just going to give you little teeny little bits here and there. Qu'est-ce que tu cherches, mon beau garçon? Ton téléphone, je l'ai pas. Il doit être encore dans ta... Et sur le lit, dans ta pièce secrète, je pense. Oh, je pense que oui. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing from this. So it's like there's so much that he could give you, but he can only give you a certain amount. And I kind of feel like he's a little bit disappointed by that. But at the very same time, being the king, he could actually offer you more. Anyhow, he loves you. You're always onto his mind. He always wants to come on over and see you. It's just that he's not able to give you as much as you would like him to. Now, let's go and see into the tarot. Yeah, and he's going on vacation tomorrow again, right? Yeah, there's only so much that he can offer you. I know. And to his messages towards you, there's going to be some delays. He feels a little bit anxious, although he's not telling you. He knows that he's going to have to be, or you're going to have to be a little bit more independent, probably because of this vacation that is coming on through. But he does want you to know that he's going to do as much as he possibly can to be with you, to give you the love and to give you the attention, everything that is necessary over here. So I'm going to say, my love, he does love you, but he needs you to be patient. He needs you to be patient while he is away, because this is an extra stress of, yes, it's an extra source of stress for him, but it's also an extra stress of source for you. And he doesn't want to stress you out more than anything, but he does want you to know that he's going to do all into his possibility to actually be with you as much as he possibly can. So, sweetie, he does love you. He does try to do as much as he possibly can, even though it doesn't necessarily always show into that kind of a way. Yeah, I know. I'm going to come and see over our beautiful Marquisha. All right, hold on. All right, Marquisha, here we go. Hold on. I'm just going to do something 1 second. All right. Okie dokie. All right. He's stressed because it gives him some stress whenever he leaves because he knows what he has to do. And it gives you stress also because of the way that you feel towards it. So it's like a mutual or a dual type of a stress, if you will. Okay. Do you need a timestamp, sweetie? No, you, sweetie. All right. Hi, Diane. How are you doing? What is coming towards you into your birthday month? New strength, my beautiful Marquisha. New strength. New ideas is what I'm going to say, my beautiful love. I feel like this is really, hold on just a second. Let's go like that. I feel like this is going to be a month where you have like a newfound courage. You have more mental strength. You have new ideas. I feel as though your birthday month is going to bring light, fresh energy, but also hope. I feel as though there will be joy, there will be celebration, but I feel like what is most important is that you are going to be feeling as though you are seen by the people who matter the most to you. And that is so important. So I feel as though you can expect good moments, you can expect small gatherings, but I feel like your heart is going to be simply fulfilled. I feel like there could be a new beginning. It could be, but the new beginning has to do, it either has to do with an idea that you have, something that you would like to do. It could be a project, but it could also be somebody who is showing beautiful and sincere interest into you romantically. So there is a new beginning coming for you into this month. It's always going to depend a little bit on which one you're focusing a little bit more towards, but there's new beginnings. I feel as though you're healing. I feel like there is a sense of renewal. You're going to be feeling lighter. You're going to be feeling more optimistic. I feel like at this moment, the universe is gently guiding you to your next chapter. So overall, I'm going to say blessings. I'm going to say new opportunities. And I'm going to say more emotional clarity that is coming your way. Now, let me go and see a little bit more what is actually happening. May it be within love and everything of the such. All right. Love life. I know that you're healing, my love. I know that you are. And I know that it's been really, really tough. All right. I know you are, sweetie. Love. I'm going to go get a little bit more information. Love. It's like if in love you have different possibilities. There's some type of an offer that's coming towards you in love. There's some type of an offer, but there could be multiple ones. There could be more than one. And I feel like you're kind of analyzing, you're kind of looking, you're kind of thinking, but you're not necessarily picking one. So you're not going to say, oh my God, this is the love of my life and I'm moving forward. No, it's like if you're not in a hurry and you know that you've got different choices, but there is one in particular that is standing on out that you might end up accepting. But at this moment, I still feel as though your life, even though you're into the healing process, is still a little bit unbalanced. And I still feel like you're kind of navigating through that. So I feel like you do still have some barriers of protection. And it's okay. I'm not going to say, I usually say knock those barriers down. But at this time, I'm going to say no. Keep the barriers where they are. And once a person has proven themselves towards you, then you can knock them down if you're feeling ready for it. One step at a time, depending on to the circumstances, right? Let's go and see what we've got going on within finance. Yes, that's it. One little thing at a time. Okay. All right. Finances. You do have an offer that could be coming your way, an opportunity that could be coming away. But I am going to say over here, I am going to say over here with the Knight of Pentacles, I also do have our Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. There is something that could be offered towards you, but it's almost like if you're not necessarily accepting it or taking that offer at this moment. There is a certain possibility, but I kind of feel like you're juggling a lot of things and it can be a little bit unmanageable. So I feel like you're a little bit overburdened and you might not necessarily end up taking whatever is here. So, yeah. All right, sweetie pie. We're gonna look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna say in love, new possibilities. You're gonna choose what you want and the way that you want it, and that's okay, my queen. As in regards to money, there could be possibilities also being offered towards you, but I feel like you're not gonna be taking them this time around because I feel like you already have a few things onto your plate that you have to take care of or other priorities, and so I kind of feel like that's gonna be a little bit put off. Yeah. Hey, Mamie. Nice to see you, sweetie. You sent me an email. I'll get to it, my love. I will. Thank you, love. with my, it could be in regards to your t-shirts. Let me go see. And you took a break until you're finished with the twins' birthdays and yours. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense, my love. It does. With the t-shirts, you are going to have a couple little struggles. Sweetie Pie, for the t-shirts and your merch to pass on through and to really, really be good, I feel like you need some type of assistance by somebody. It can be somebody who's going to come on in and help you financially. Now, financial help can, yes, come from banks and everything the such, but they can also come from friends or people around us. It could also not necessarily be with finances, but there's definitely a collaboration that you're going to need with somebody else to really kick off your business over here, sweetie. There is some type of a help coming from somebody else who's going to help you with that, my love. There's no doubt. Love messages, sweetie pie. Your heart is a beautiful garden that blooms even after the coldest winter. Somebody is quietly noticing your light, drawn to your kindness and your strength. You deserve a love that sees you, that cherishes you, and that matches your softness with devotion. And the universe is gently aligning to bring that closer than you think. Now, let's go over here and see what we've got into love messages also. And then I'm going to give you an angel message. All right. Tasha, by the way, you are next. So, somebody into your life is not quite ready, but somebody does love you. And I know it's your twins, but I'm not talking about your twins. Somebody feels your energy. There's somebody into your life who kind of dives in and dives out also of relationships, I'm going to say. I'm a little bit intimidated by you. You deserve better than me. You make me want to be a better person. And let's go, my beautiful love, towards a... Actually, let's go with a spirit message, sweetie. Let's go with a spirit message. I feel like it's going to be better. And Tasha, your next spirit message for you is going to be the following. Here we go. All right. All right, sweetie, your soul is gently unfolding. I feel like it is revealing strength that you did not necessarily realize that you had. I need you to trust that even into the quiet days, there's a beautiful part. There's a beautiful preparation that is coming for what is next for you. I feel like the universe is truly aligning unseen blessings onto your path. So I need you to keep your heart open. I need you to know that you are loved. I need you to know that you are guided. And Spirit needs you to know that you're never truly alone. Spirit wants you to know that light is coming. Although I know that you already see the light, there's a different light that is coming your way. There is more abundance that is coming your way. And this abundance is going to come into a way that is going to be greatly, I'm going to say, unexpected. My beautiful love, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Tasha, are you here, sweetie? We are going to go and see our beautiful Tasha at this moment. And you let me know, my beautiful Marquisha, if there's anything else I can do for you, okay? Tasha is on up next. And let me just go and validate something. And voila. Okay. All right. Carrie from far, far, far away. What? You can, what your questions are. I'm going to go and see. Okay. After our beautiful Tasha, we're going to go and see our beautiful Mimi, but this is going to be Mimi Michelle. And then we're going to go and see our beautiful Carrie. All right. Tasha, my love. What is coming towards you in love? Let's go and see what's coming towards you in love. Are you feeling like love is not coming your way, sweetie pie? All right. So what is coming towards you in love, sweetie? There is something coming your way. All right, let's go see what is coming towards you in love. This sucks, okay? I love you, so I say nothing but the truth, but it sucks because we have somebody who cares for you, who wants you, but who's not giving you the time. Well, is not giving you what you want, all right? So sometimes you have people who do love you, who do care for you, but they don't necessarily give you what you want. And I'm going to say this person works with you, sweetie pie. So there is somebody who works with you who is feeling into this kind of a way. Yeah. So let's go see. You were hoping for somebody. I'm not done. I'm still looking. Tink. But this one over here has to do with work. Yeah. The problem with the one at work is no matter what it is that you do, no matter what, okay, this person is truly interested into you, but it's going nowhere. It's going nowhere. So let's flush. Let's flush away. Let's take another deck. Who else is coming towards you? Let's go see. Who else? Hi, Dion. Nice to see you, sweetie. I'll get to with you a little bit later, my love. Thank you for your donation, sweetie pie. I hope you're okay. All right, here we go, Tink. So what do we have? Hope, reaching on out, tradition. No. Fulfillment, harmony. Sweetie pie, you're stuck with people at this moment unless, and I really, really, really want to tell you something else. I really do. I want to say, let's go here. I really do. But I feel like at this moment, we're a little bit into a place where, you're stuck into the energy. I don't see anybody else new coming on in unless you create something new. Let's say, you go out to some dating thing, or you go on to some online dating, or you purposely go on out and you decide that's it, tomorrow, to every good looking man I see out there, I'm going to make a move. Unless you do something, and it's not going to change. You're going to stick around this person, these people at work this person in particular, and you know who it is, who likes you, but who doesn't make any movement because they're way too afraid, because you're way too above them. They're way too afraid of losing their job and everything else that kind of goes along with it. So they're sticking in hiding. That being said, that's no good for you because you can't move on forward with it. But at this moment, I don't really see anybody else. I do, however, see somebody into the following 2 months. I know it's not right away. That would bring you to July, end of August. All right. End of August, there is somebody who seems to be of a water sign who is coming on in for you. darker colored hair, darker colored eyes. I don't know. It could be somebody new who's coming on into work or somebody who works close to you. It could be into the surrounding building. It could be there's somebody who is close to you that there's going to be something new, but it's somebody new. And that person seems to be coming on in as a new interest, but into the following 2 months. Like I said, water sign, but everything is a little bit fluff all over the place at this moment because it's not actually quite secure. I don't actually feel this person works there at this moment. I feel like they're going to be hired. And I'm not saying they're being hired by your company or by you, but they could be hired by somebody who is onto a different floor or to the next building. They're very close to you anyways. Yeah, so there is somebody new, my beautiful Tink. There is somebody new who's coming on through. It's just, yeah, a little bit different. So I'm going to say, my beautiful Tink, a new person, a water sign, and they are definitely coming on in, my sweetie pie. I'm going to say end of August. Yeah. Let me know, sweetie, if there's anything else. I would love to tell you anything else. Anything else. You ask me, I'll answer you. You just let me know. I know. I love you, Tasha. I do. You're a sweetie pie. I want to be able to say nothing but good things to you. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go see our beautiful Mimi. Oh my God, Michelle. Yeah, I'm live tonight. I'm sorry. You wrote this as I was already live. Okay, so hold on. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do that. Oh, sweet Lord. How much crap do I get into my email as I'm... Okay, so that's going to disappear. Also, we're going to go and see at this moment our beautiful Mimi. I'm going to go see if Tasha has any other questions though. Maybe not at the moment. Okay, if there's anything else, Tasha, you let me know. I'm here, sweetie. We are, however, going to put Mimi at 103. You've been feeling very okay. Okay, let's go and see, my love. So we are going to be with Mimi. This is Mimi Michelle, by the way, okay? It's not Mimi from across the world. Up next is going to be Carrie, and then I'm going to go and see Juanson. Dion, I always take care in a separate moment. Okay. Well, let's go see. Let me read this correctly again. And you just can't, right? Oh, of course you will, my love. Michelle, it is very... Can you say destabilizing? Anyways, it's very, very weird when you feel like you're a little bit into a place where sometimes you have outgrown. Let me put it this way. Before I do your reading, I think about the people into your past that maybe you were friends with for a very, very long time. At a certain point in time, we end up outgrowing relationships. Even in love relationships, you could be with somebody for, I don't know, let's say 10 years. Let's put a round number, 10. And at first, you guys connected so much. Everything was so perfect. And then as time kind of went on by, well, you evolved and they evolved, but you don't always necessarily evolve into the same kind of a way. And so sometimes it's not about one, it's just you become no longer good at one for the other because you've changed so much. And you've developed, it could be different interests, it could be different things that have happened that have created the person that you are today. There's a lot of things, but the natural selection and deselection of people that are around us are necessary. It's a little bit like a snake who sheds his skin. You need to every once in a while. Not everybody is meant to be into your world forever, and that's okay. May they be family, may they be friends, may they be lovers, whoever it is. Not everybody is meant to be into our life forever, unless, and even then, I'm even going to say, unless you're mom and dad, but even then, there's moms and dads who are not necessarily meant to be there forever. So, don't feel bad about the connection into itself is what I want to say, all right? And sometimes disconnections will actually bring a reconnection at a further amount of time. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, but it can actually create. So a rupture does not mean that nothing is happening anymore. It means there is a temporary pause, but it can begin again at some point. But there's no reason for you to feel bad about it, family or not, all right? So I'm actually going to say that your intuition is actually spot on over here. The energy does feel like it's very, very, very heavy. It is misaligned around your cousin altogether, almost like your spirit is quietly telling you that you've grown. You've grown through different type of patterns, and you're becoming more grounded with your own truth and with your higher vibration. And that is naturally going to cause some type of distance from people who still carry the same old ways of thinking and of living. So what I'm going to say to you is this. There is no doubt about it, okay? You are going to attract and you are going to connect with new people and new friends who are going to reflect your current vibration. You must never, ever, ever stay into a relationship or a connection with a vibration that is not at the same level of yours. You stop your growth. So you need to connect with people who you feel inspiring, supportive, more in tune with who you are, how you're evolving within your own self. You need to trust this inner shift though. Don't battle it, just let it be. And it's not about loneliness. This is an invitation to make space for relationships that are going to feel more balanced, but genuinely balanced into your life, that are more authentic and more nourishing. Just think of it as this is spirit that is saying to you, you need more into your life. You need more alignment. You need more nourishment. You need more feed from the people that are around you. And it doesn't mean the other person's not good. They're just not onto the same level. And that's okay. You can still see them. You can still talk with them every once in a while. But you don't necessarily have to entertain that type of relationship more than necessary. So yes, you're definitely going to find new people who will go with your vibration, who will go with your new interests and who you are and evolve with you within that. The best way to do it though, my love, is to go on out and do new things. I mean, if you're into a place where you're more into a mindset of, I don't know, grounding or spiritual, well, go to yoga, go to grounding classes, go do some exercise classes onto the beach, or, you know, do whatever it is that you feel is good for you. If you're feeling more artsy, go towards people who want to, I don't know, paint or sculpt or sing or dance. And you're going to find new people who are going to have the same interests, and you will feel like everything is going to flow easily. But don't feel bad about anything that is going on. You're still not going to lose a connection with the person that you're talking to me about. You're just not at the right place at this moment. Maybe they'll catch up. Maybe you'll stagnate where you're at. Time will tell. But don't feel bad, and you will find other people, my love. Ah, hi, Sean. Nice to see you, sweetie. Nice picture. You changed your picture. Oh, Tank. Yeah, Tank. I was simply saying, my beautiful Tasha, that New love is going to be coming on in. Well, new interest will be coming on in for you a little bit later within the following 2 months. A water sign, dark hair, darker colored hair and eyes, working somewhere around you, maybe not into your building, maybe not with you, but somewhere close to you. But until then, I still feel like you're a little bit stuck within that energy unless you look outwards. So look outside of the box that you're into, then you'll be able to maybe to find somebody else. Video is what I saw. Well, somebody else quicker. Let's put it that way. I am going to go see Carrie. Carrie is going to be at 110. And voila. So just one moment. Carrie, where's your questions? Are they in PayPal? I'm wondering. Okay, hold on. I just have to relog myself in. That is not correct. Okay. Okay. All right, Carrie, here we go. Okay. So, what are the feelings and the thoughts and everything that we're getting from this? Let's go and see. So, we are with Carrie. Unless any other donations come on through, I'm going to go and see Juanson. So, let's say we're going to end the lives in 10 minutes, guys. All right? Let's go see. All right, here we go. All right. So what are his thoughts and feelings and intentions for you? He does love you, but he doesn't know how to move on forward. He does want to be with you, and he doesn't want to lose you. But He doesn't know how to move forward. He doesn't know what's next. He has this very strong intention towards you, but how to move forward. All right. All right. How's he feeling about you being there? You actually relax him. He feels happy about the way that you are there. He feels content. You bring him absolutely everything that he does need. So I'm going to say, my love, the fact that you are there brings him peace, brings him happiness, brings him love. He is feeling quite content. I can't say there's anything bad about it. How's he feeling about you being there? Is what his mom told you alone in connection to the heart true? I'm actually going to have to say partially yes, but no. I don't know what it is that she have said, but I kind of feel like she embellished. I feel like maybe what it is that she has done. It's like if, when I say embellish, it's like if she's a little bit kind of overly added emotion towards it. All right. So the basis of it is true, but there's exaggeration to it. All right. Is he going to remain faithful to you? For the moment, I do see him remaining quite faithful because he does love you. So, yes. I don't like the way he actually mentions that. Is there anybody else that you have to be worried about? I'm going to say it's not true. I don't know who it is, but there are some people sometimes that he does kind of wonder about and he does think about, and it's not clear. All right, so when he says the words that he said, I'm not going to get into that. He does watch a lot of those things, and a lot of that is true. But there are a couple of people, if you were no longer into the picture, that he would definitely use as candidates. So I'm going to say that's not truthful. That being said, as long as you're into the picture, there's nothing to be worried about. The fact that he is not as with you is really over here, quite frankly. It's almost like if he's afraid. It's almost like if he's afraid of not being 100% being able to satisfy and to be with you. And at the same time, I feel like he is a little bit worried also that if he gets a little bit too much into the whole, used to being with you, doing all, it's like if he's afraid of getting into the patterns, and once he's into the patterns, he's afraid that then he's going to lose you for a few months, and that's going to be more painful. What is it something good or happy that he will do? I don't feel he's going to do anything specific, my love. I don't see him doing a romantic dinner or anything specific. I see him being there with you. I see him a little bit living his life the way that he usually does, but doing things with you. I actually see you taking care of him more than I see him taking care of you. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm seeing. I need him to do an ooh la la-ish thing for you is what I need him to do, because you have done so much by doing everything that you've done and going over to see him. It's time for him, especially since you went to see him, that he does something and shows his devotion and love and everything of the such. My dear God, go and have him have a tattoo on his chest, really big with your name. So no other lady will want to be with him because they'll all say, who's that? Yeah. That being said, I don't. Jokes aside, sweetie, I do not see him doing anything ooh la la-ish. I want him to, but I don't see him doing it. All right, so what else is going on altogether? Why is he so moody? He's moody because for some reason I feel as though he needs some alone time, but I also feel as though he is into a place. It's almost like if he's hiding something from you, sweetie. Yeah, it's like if he kind of has to tippy toe every once in a while. Yeah, he can say that those people are just for fun and everything of the such, but he still kind of has to tippy toe. And I feel like today, it's just been a little bit much. There is something that is physically also bothering him. I feel like it has to do with a leg or a back. Or it could be the leg and part of the back, but there is something that is bothering him onto that also. Let me give you some messages over here. So ultimately, will you choose me? You make my heart absolutely full. Sometimes I wonder how much you truly do care for me. I do dream about you a lot. And all I want is you, but all the time. So, Sweetie Pie, he does love you, but he's not completely 100% truthful into his ideas, into his wants, into his desires, and into what he's actually doing at this moment. Farah, let's go see our beautiful Farah. Hi, Sweetie Pie. Hello, Big Cleo. Nice to see you, sweetie. So Dion's we're gonna go and see Farah, and then we're gonna go and see Big Cleo. Hi, Sweetie Pie. I'll be with you in just a few moments. All right, so here we go for our beautiful Farah. And you're gonna be at 123. All right, my love. Thank you for your donation, sweetie. What do we have? Amar said he wants a day, and later said he doesn't want to establish a real connection, only friendship. Let's say friends without benefits. Now, after all of that, what are his thoughts and feelings? Ah, la, 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 la. That's a tricky kind of a thing, right? Okay, Big Cleo, you're next. Okay. I'm sorry, by the way, my love. I hate when that happens. We kind of have an idea, and then we kind of just switch it on over and it goes towards something else. So here we go. Because you have hopes and you have desires and you have so many things, and then things just kind of change, right? Okay, my beautiful Farah, this is what I've got for you, my love. I feel as though I'll call A. Okay, I feel like A's energy feels like it's a little bit conflicted at this moment. At first, I feel like he was generally quite drawn to you, to your warmth, to your presence, and really just something about your vibe felt comforting and kind of exciting to him. But when things got a little bit closer to becoming onto a deeper or a little bit more of a defined type of a relationship or commitment or bonding, I kind of feel like it triggered his fears of vulnerability or commitment, which is why he actually pulled back and suggested just a friendship. So right now, I feel like his feelings there's still attraction that is there. There's still curiosity, but he's also trying to keep emotional distance because he isn't sure that he can offer more than that. So deep down, I feel like he does respect you for drawing the boundaries of friends without benefits. And it makes him see you as somebody who is very strong, somebody who is very self-respecting and not, easy to kind of sway along. So even if he's telling himself that friendship is the best, he still thinks warmly of you. He feels your presence. And sometimes I feel like he actually kind of quietly wonders what it could have been if he was actually more ready. So I feel like the energy around him feels like he is hesitant, but he's not completely closed off. The door could end up opening again. He could end up changing his mind again. If he does end up changing his mind, it will happen within the following 2 to 3 weeks. So I feel like it's a part of him that is still there, that is quietly kind of keeping you into his thoughts. So even though he has said what he has said, does he truly mean it? Not quite. It's almost like if he's kind of keeping the door open at the same time, but he just wants to really see where all of this is going to be going. Yeah. So let me know, my love, if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. A big Cleo, it is nice to see you, my love. Here we go. 126 for you. And Juanson's going to be on up next. Farah, I'm sending you much love, sweetie. This is not over, Farah. This is not over, sweetie. This is temporary, okay? Whatever it is that he has decided is very temporary. He's going to end up changing his mind. Oh, he will. Give him a little bit of time. He'll change his mind. So, did P look at your Facebook page yesterday and or today? Okay, let's go and see that. All right. Okay. So, did P look at your Facebook page yesterday and or today? Let's go see with that. Ooh, all right, love. Our beautiful magician is closing off. Okay. I do feel as though P did look and did check your page both days. All right. Yesterday and today. I feel like his energy feels a little bit watchful and really, really quite curious. It's like if he's drawn to your updates, he's drawn to your photos, even your vibe online. It's almost as if he's looking for a sign or a glimpse into your own mood. It doesn't feel like it is something that is of casual scrolling. No. What he is doing is very, very intentional, almost hoping to feel closer to you through your post, which is interesting, ain't it? So, did he look into the yesterday and today? He looked both days. Reason being, he just kind of feels a little bit closer to you and kind of searching a little bit to see what you're up to, what you're actually doing. Now, is he only emotionally invested into you, or does he have any romantic interest? We're going to go and look into that. All right. All right. Is he only emotionally invested into you, or does he have other romantic interest? Right now, I feel like the strongest pull feels towards you. emotionally. I feel like you hold that beautiful, special, softer space into his heart, which doesn't mean, it doesn't seem like there is anybody else that he is seriously investing into romantically. Not at all. I feel like he may have, kind of past chats or casual attentions elsewhere, but nothing compares to the way that he feels about you. Basically, what I'm saying is he has chatted with other people, has discussed with other people, but doesn't have the same connection that he does with you. You are the connection that he wants. You're the one that he desires. His energy towards you feels like it is deeper, feels like it's kind of a little bit protective, which is why he peeks in kind of quietly and kind of spies a little bit. So will he confess? And if so, when is he going to be doing it? I do feel like there is a very strong possibility that he is going to open up more honestly about his feelings, especially when he sees that the timing feels like it is more safe. He needs to feel like it's more safe to open on up, okay? And so I feel like a timing is going to be into the following few weeks. You're going to be getting something. So I'm going to say end of July, beginning of August, something around there. It's going to be happening. You're going to start to see, it's going to be subtle. It's going to be little messages, little cues here and there. Nothing is going to be very blunt. This person is not a blunt person. It's going to be very subtle, but I feel like he's going to be revealing more into his messages. So pay attention to his messages. And into small gestures before actually making and going on through with a bigger confession. He's going to want to kind of test the waters, if you will, before actually going into the deep, deep waters. He wants to make sure that you're interested, that you do want to, before anything else. So I'm going to say throughout the summertime, it is going to be happening. I feel like it's a very strong emotional breakthrough window. It's going to be happening for you guys. His energy towards you is one that is very tender, that is very drawn, but he is very shy. So we kind of need to leave him a little bit of that space to open on up slowly. And the more that you show your attention, your wants, and your desires, always into a slow way. Like, he doesn't want anything blunt. If you go and shoot something blunt to him, like, it's not going to be good. It's not going to mix his personality. You guys are going to end up taking your both sides. So you need to match his energy. You need to match his flow. If you match his energy and his flow within the wants and the desires and the emotions that you guys are going towards, keep on growing towards that. You're going to see into a few weeks, he's going to open on up towards you and he will confess towards you. But he needs to have that, it's like he needs to have that basic foundation that things are okay and he's not going to be turned down. That's basically what it is. As for him talking with other people, like I said, he has chit-chatted with other people, but nothing serious. You're the one he wants. You're the one that he does desire most above all. Thank you, Sean. Love you too, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Diane. Thank you, sweetie. You're a sweetie pie. So my beautiful big Cleo, let me know if you do have any other questions, my love. I am here and I shall answer you, sweetie. And to the meanwhile, you can, if you do it quickly, my beautiful Jasmine, because we are closed. If you do it quickly, you're good. I'm going to go and see Jasmine into the not Jasmine, I'm going to go and see Watson into the meanwhile. All right? So here we go for Watson. So Jasmine, if you want to send, go ahead. Are you going to be breaking up with Z, right, to be with P? I believe that you will, sweetie. You're not going to stay with Z. No. Hold on, big Cleo. Yeah. You're going to be breaking up with Z because Z is not giving you what you want. Z is not moving on forward into the way that you would like to. And that's why you're going to break up with a Z in order to be with P. Yes. Yes. Absolutely, my beautiful big Cleo. Absolutely. because I feel as though Z is always being a little bit nebulous, anyways, is always being a little bit hidden, not really quite 100% open. I feel like you've been through the ringer with this person a million times and it's not necessarily unblocking. So I will say yes, my love. It's my pleasure, my beautiful big Cleo, sweetie. Thank you for coming on in tonight, my love. Take beautiful, sweet care of yourself, sweetie. I know you tried. Oh, I know you tried over and over and over. He keeps bringing you as like a washing machine into that ringer, and he doesn't give you what you want. He's always turning around into a circle. At some point, the circle has got to end. And so if he's not going to end it, you're going to end it, and you're going to go with somebody else who's able to give you what you want. And good for you for doing so, my love. Watson, here we go, sweetie. I have so many chats open. Okay. Watson. Okay. It's humid today. Yeah, it kind of is over here too. Yeah. You're probably going to be able to see Elizabeth a little bit again this week. A nice chandelier drop on anybody who would know you would be nice. All right, I will. I'm not going to say I'm going to wish for that because it seems really nasty, Hanson. But hey, your wishes are my desires. How's that? I've got you, Jasmine, sweetie. Okay, so what I will say for you is this. I feel as though in love altogether, sweetie, by no great surprise, we have a lot of stagnation. There's nothing really changing, moving, happening. We're into a place where we're wishing for a lot of abundance, but we don't necessarily have any actions or anything that's actually happening at this moment, sweetie. So I'm going to say a lot of stagnancy. All right, hold on. All right. All right. So love, I'm going to say stagnant. Work-wise, stagnant, but passion-wise, you have new ideas. You have new things that you want to do, but it's like if you're not quite ready to move on forward with them at this moment. So you have ideas, you have wants, you have a lot of things, but you're not necessarily moving towards them at this moment. So yeah. All right. So I will say work-wise, also stagnancy. As for Elizabeth, I feel as though I know that you want her to be stress-free, but I do feel like she is a little bit stressed. I feel like she has a lot onto her plate. I don't always feel like she knows exactly where she needs to go or what she needs to do. So, yeah. Was she thinking about you or any thoughts altogether? Let's go see. Was she thinking about you? She was. She was hoping that you were okay. She was hoping that you were happy. But other than that, I'm going to say she's a little bit kind of following on through with what is actually good for her at this moment, sweetie. So, yeah. You wish that you were kidding, but you're that twisted. All right. So basically, my dear Juanson, I feel as though you must fill your life with as much abundance as you possibly can. Know that even though things are not working or going into the way that you would like them to, know that you are loved. Know that she does love you, even if it is somewhat from a distance. Know that she does care for you. Also, do you know as though that she would like things to move on forward, but at this moment she's just not able to do so. I don't feel as though she is particularly doing all that good. I feel like she's stressed. I feel like she has a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, a lot, but I feel like she's doing the best that she possibly can. Après les 10 premiers, tu vas voir, c'est tous les gens qui vont regarder avec qui j'ai dit allô, ça va. Mais il a fallu que j'aille travailler, fait que j'avais pas eu le temps de parler avec toi trop. All right. Okay. Let's go with an oracle message. Jasmine, you're going to be on up next, okay? Oracle message for our dear Juanson. You're entering a season where old weight gently falls away, making space for lighter, freer energy. New connections, ideas, or opportunities are going to arrive, but softly, almost as if the universe is whispering them to you. Trust your quiet inner knowing. It's going to guide you more clearly than external noises. And stay open to what blooms next is going to reflect your true heart and your soul's deeper desires. An oracle message, my love. A gentle turning point is unfolding. Release what feels heavy and trust the emptiness invites renewal. What you've been quietly wishing for is aligning behind the scenes. Have faith for divine timing. Stay present and soft-hearted. Even small steps now will blossom into something beautifully unexpected. I know you can hear the. I don't know. I think they're playing Roblox, Sweetie Pie. I think they are. Yeah, Big Cleo sending much love your way, sweetie. Good night, my love. Yeah, I think they're playing Roblox. Is what they're up to. All right. So I'm gonna go and see Jasmine at this moment. And then we're going to end. Be wise. If you want to send out right away, you can, my love. I'm going to go see Jasmine. And then we're going to end for tonight. So, Jasmine, here we go. Alrighty. Okay. So, Jasmine, let me just go see if you are here and you are with us. Jasmine, let us know if you're here, sweetie pie, okay? Because we are with you at this moment. Hot BBC, on l'a déjà dans la liste. Faut que tu scrolls dans les chats. Il est déjà dedans. L'autre, j'ai jamais parlé. All right, here we go, my beautiful love. Here we go. Messages from Victor to you. Thank you, beautiful Be Wise. You're going to be on up next. Just one moment, my love. So, what do we have over here for you? What was that dream about? All right. Knight of Pentacles. Here we go. The dream altogether, my love. The dream, I feel, it shows deep longing for something that is genuine, something that is heart-to-heart intimacy with him. Well, anyways, with this person altogether, all right? Without barriers, without hiding. I feel like sitting together until everybody kind of how could I say? Sitting together until everyone kind of reflects to the desires and keeps its own quiet. I feel like there's a lot that is there that is hidden. I feel like this person's wife leaving into the dream signals that your subconscious wish for some space where it's only you and it's only this other person, where love is open but openly shared. But I feel like the return of this person, so the return of the wife at the end, is actually mirroring reality. So external circumstances that still keep you apart, and your soul that is processing both the beauty and the impossibility of the bond altogether. So would he have treated her the same way if she was a lower ranking employee? I feel as though this is suggesting that the actual treatment wasn't only about rank, but also tied to his ideals and his preferences. Even if she had been lower ranking, he may still have shown her favor because she aligned more with his fantasy or desire. You, on the other hand, I feel touched something that is deeper within him. So I feel like that kind of frightened him into keeping you as insurance rather than risking more, because that would actually open on through to something that would be more vulnerable. Now, if this person hears what Gigi did, what would be that person's view? Honestly, I feel like we'd want to hear both sides of it all. I feel like there would be sympathy. There would be sensing that something wasn't fair into the way that you were treated. I feel like it could slightly cool her view of him. She might see more of a self-serving side of him that maybe she didn't necessarily notice into the past, but the effect would be more subtle rather than something that would be kind of cutting him off. She probably just would become a little bit more cautious and a little bit more observant of him, my love. Now, in question number 4, did he know that you liked him back? And so on. I won't say the rest. You know what it is. I feel like deep down he did know, my love. He did know. Okay, there's no doubt about it. Although I feel as though sometimes he doubted the strength of it, so how strong it was. And when you kind of pulled back, he felt like it was silence between heartbeats, if you will. It wasn't lost on him. It was likely created by anxiety or regret. even if he never actually showed it. But I feel like his pride or his fear of losing control stopped him from actually reaching on out quite sincerely. Now, when he changed a profile picture, question number 5. When we changed the profile picture, what happened with that? It was playful. It was attention seeking. It was meant to stir your curiosity, which is a little bit what it did. Like, look at me. I'm fine. I'm interesting. I'm worth noticing. So your act of blocking him kind of caught him off guard, if you will. His later switch to a normal photo feels like it's more stepping back into his actual usual self, actually, after testing you. So I'm going to say it was a great test, is what it was. And what if you had answered his hi from, the random numbers? What would have happened with that? I feel like you would have restarted your dance. A brief flirtation, late night messages, small emotional closeness. But it wouldn't have turned out into something that would be committed. He would have kept into a little space of friendship, maybe a little bit more friendship with benefits. But you might have felt seen again, but also trapped into the same cycle. So it would not have been good for you. You would have still ended up kind of walking away altogether. So what you need to remember into all of these questions is that your heart remembers, sweetie. It remembers. So be careful about the returns and be careful about who you trust, how you trust, and make sure that it is not wasted. You are stepping into your own story, and that's important. They're stepping into their own story, sweetie. So just be careful of the shadows who kind of lurk around, my love. And I'm sending you much love, my beautiful queen. Have yourself some sweet dreams, sweetie pie. And be wise. Be wise. How are you doing, sweetie? Be wise is going to be at 1:52. Messages from Victor to you. What do we got for messages from Victor to you? What does he want to say? Let's start on off with this one. Hi, sweetie pie. It is nice to see you. All right. Okay. Be wise. You're such a sweetie pie. Thank you, my love. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, here we go. I am getting that you are very special to me, sweetie. Also getting that this love does scare me. Oh, I love you. You're such a sweetie pie. I'm going to send you out some beautiful hearts. Also, I am getting over here. I am ready. Good for you, sweetie. Also getting that we want to reach on out a little bit more. I lie awake thinking about our future and also wanting us to listen to your heart. Now, my love, I'm just curious, be wise. Please indulge me. Indulge me, my love. I need to get some vibes from this relationship, so please indulge me. I'm going to go and take some cards out over here, okay? All right. Oops, something happened over here. Okay. All right. Getting over here our King of Wands, also getting our Ten of Pentacles, followed up by our Page of Pentacles. Okay, sweetie pie, we are over 36. I hope this relationship, no, this is what I'm seeing. Buonanotte, sweetie pie. No, this is what I was actually looking at. It's what I wanted to see. So, you know what? There's absolutely no doubt about it in a million different kind of ways, sweetie. This man is definitely ready to give you love, all right? We've got a king. We've got king energy over here. I feel as though we are truly interested in giving you love and moving on forward. We also have our beautiful Ten of Pentacles. I mean, my sweet love, whoever this person is towards you, like they're all in. If they're not telling you that they're all in, they're all in. They want it all. Like, let's go and walk to the altar together. Let's just get married. You know, voulez-vous m'épouser? All right, let's go on forward with that. This person is so 100% into you. They want to give you absolutely everything, but I feel as though they're kind of playing things a little bit into a low tone kind of a way. Yes. Which is very interesting. Here we go. I know. It's all good. It's all good to be wise. Let me take out some messages. I prefer to take messages out in cards because I feel like the tarot is more truthful. But here we go. You just woke up and you're going to work. I'm not done. I'm not done, be wise. Where are you going? I'm not done. Don't go anywhere. I'm getting a love letter. All right. Yeah. Don't go away. I'm almost done. You can leave soon. I'm getting that we want to tell you more how much we feel about you. All right. We are a little bit afraid about opening on up, but we do definitely want to work onto your relationship project, my sweet love. So be wise. I'm going to let you go to work now because you seem to be anxious to go to work. So just nurture this relationship. This person truly does like you for the good, my love. So congratulations, sweetie. Enjoy yourself and have the most beautiful day at work, my love. It was nice seeing you, be wise. Even if briefly and quickly and you're running away. Love you, sweetie. I'll see you soon. So that being said, we're going to end up the live for tonight. Sending much love out to every single one of you guys. Love you too, be wise. I'm bossy, but I love you. So see each other tomorrow. Same place, same time. Sweet dreams, my beautiful souls. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care of yourself, okay? Good night, loves.